News Channel, John Stossel looks at innovation in education and what might be holding that innovation back.
City schools are terrible because of unions like yours.
Well, I would disagree. We have progress as a result of unions.
3 days before, Saunders led this protest march to complain about plans to pay teachers based on how well their students do on tests. The protesters even composed an anti-test song.
There's a profit motive behind all of this extra testing.
We need to get the corporations out of the schools.
The union says school choice would enrich corporations, but further impoverish poor teachers.
Business types of every stripe is suddenly concerned over greedy teachers and our riches that they earn.
Teachers paid enough?
No,
But you got some teachers making over $100,000 a year.
and they aren't making enough.
Matt Damon agrees with that. His mom's a union teacher.
A teacher wants to teach. I mean, why else would you take a salary and really long hours and do that job unless you really love to do it?
Teachers make a salary? Well, maybe to Matt Damon. But today, American teachers make more per hour than accountants, nurses, architects.
And there is so much more in that. It's called Stupid in America. And John Stossel is the only one to come up with that title. He's here live now. Good morning to you, John. What did you learn? What are viewers going to see from this?
It's stupid that we let a government monopoly do something as important as try to educate our kids. Government, we learned from the fall of the Soviet Union, government monopolies don't do anything very well. And they've been in charge of the kids. But the good news is that there's new stuff, cool stuff happening. And I was in classrooms where kids are excited about learning. I would say, school's boring. No, it's not. And these are fourth graders from inner city schools where traditionally they became bored and dropped out. There's new experimentation going on.
Did you come away from your reporting more optimistic about education in America or pessimistic?
More optimistic. I did a Stupid in America show 20 years ago, and then everybody was a prisoner of the system unless you had enough money, as I do, to go pay for a private school. But now there are these free charter schools, experimental schools, and not all of them are great, but the beauty of it is when they're not good, the parents don't choose them and they go out of business. And the government monopoly, when they're not good, they're there forever.
You know, but there are good teachers out there. There are a lot of good teachers probably watching this story right now, and we'll tune in to see what you have to say.
Be teaching now.
Okay, perhaps right. Yeah, all right, okay, fair point. DVR, right? But where does this debate go about salaries? Because we just heard a little bit about that.
Right. It's part of the myth that the schools are underfunded, that we're doing poorly compared to other countries because we don't really value education. But we're spending 3 times what we spent 40 years ago, and test scores are flat. We're now spending $200,000 per classroom. Think what you could do with $200,000 per classroom, not capital costs, just to pay staff. You could hire 4 great teachers for that. Teachers make an above-average income. Money's being poured into schools. They have all these fancy new buildings, more assistant principals. But without competition, scores haven't gone.
Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And I'm certain you will uncover a lot.
And good news, too.
And I think you'll make us think. That's my guess. Thank you, John. It's called Stupid in America. It airs tomorrow night.